guys, so when we last left off, I was going to try to make a diamond pick, which I would be able to use twice in order to break one of these and then make an obsidian pick that I could mine obsidian with after that, because I couldn't figure out any other way in Tinker's construct to make a pickaxe that can mine obsidian, right? Because I need obsidian. Well, silly me, I found out there's a better way to get obsidian. Okay, what you gotta do is you take some stone, make a stone barrel. You take your stone barrel, you put it down, put some lava in it, take some water, pour it on top. The bucket turns to obsidian. You just right click, slide it out of the bucket. There you go, obsidian. Okay, so that's gonna be how I'm going to make the 4 obsidian I still need for my shell constructor. And guys, that's the last ingredient that I need for it. Oh, I want to show you something I did here. Okay, so, well, before I go down there. Okay, as you may be aware, water is an issue in this mod. And usually in vanilla you can right click a water source block and get a water bottle, right? If I do that in this, I get a salt water bottle, and if I drink that, it gives me dehydration. So that's not something you want to do. That's not a source of water. Is that going to keep me alive? That's not going to keep me alive. Hang on, let me fill my camel pack. It's so needy. Okay. If you'll notice, I'm a bit more prepared this time than usual. I actually spent a lot of time doing some random stuff around, getting stuff prepped. Okay, so that gave me a salt water bottle. But if you go to elevation, to this elevation, we're at 47, it looks like, is where our head is, so this must be 46. We put a source block down there, right click it, we get dirty water. Now if you'll remember, up until this point we were turning leaves into dirt and then dirt into dirty water. So that's a heck of a lot easier than that. So that's what I've been doing for water. Just throw them in the furnace, and I have no fuel in the furnace. And they'll turn into regular water bottles that you can drink or put in your camel pack. So that's awesome. It's a little cheaty, but I don't think I mind. I planted my rice. I found out something cool you can do with the rice. Alright, as you know, up until this point, I have been making stock out of my bones, and that's been my primary food source. Well, check this one out. If we mix stock with rice, we get a rice soup, unfulfilling light meal. Okay. Now I want you to see the side-by-side comparison on this. Okay, I'm not going to eat anything, but if I hover over it, it shows you how much hunger it restores. Here's the regular stock, looks like 1 drumstick. This rice soup, 3 drumstick. No, 2.5? Yeah, I think that's 2.5. Well, it's still a lot better. So that's what I'm going to be doing for food. Well, of course I'll have to rotate what I eat, as always. Anyway, you might have noticed already, but I'm doing something a little crazy out here. I have been hammering cobblestone like a maniac, turning cobble into gravel and gravel into sand. and then smelting up the sand, because, let me just get a better angle on this. Run, you fool. Okay. We are making a biosphere. Well, actually I don't know what the real term is. I thought it was maybe biodome, but I tried looking that up on Wikipedia, and Wikipedia just thought it was a movie about something like this. So I doubt that's the proper term. I've heard the term vivarium or something like that, but I think it has to be for raising animals if you use that term. So I don't know. So I'm going to make a big glass dome, and that's going to solve our spider problem. Pretty much our mob problem in general. I'm going to make like an underground door type of thing, probably on that side, so we can get in and out. Basically, I outlined a circle, and then I kind of did the same circle going up, and every layer I'm doing its own circle, because otherwise if I just like moved it one in every time that I got to a place where it needs to shift in, it would end up being pointy in the corners at the top. So I'm using like a circle generator online, so I'm just like decreasing the radius of the circle and then drawing it out again every time I get to a place where it needs to horizontally shift. So, but it's tall enough that mobs can't get in now. It's 3 high all the way around, so we should be safe to take this wall down. I just didn't want to do it off camera because it'd be like, what is going on here? Everything's completely different, right? Okay, so we got a better source of water. We got a better wall. Is that lava done yet? Yes, it is. Okay. Maybe I'll make all that cobblestone really, or obsidian really quick. And, we can get that shell constructor that we have been working so hard on done. This is it. The last ingredient. Alright. Okay. Where's the rest of our stuff? I think I put it in here. Okay, so I was thinking about what to do about that death that should have been a real death, because I didn't have one of these made yet, but I was out of hardcore mode, right? I think I should make a memorial, like a kind of like a grave, but you know, like they make for disasters. Does this burn wood? Does that work? It says it works. Okay, we right click it and it starts building a clone. And then we'll be able to respawn. Ooh, is that not powering that? Doesn't seem to be. Maybe I should make another generator. Now you'll notice I have a lot more ores, or a lot more ingots. Now, because I was, as you recall, I was sifting a bunch of gravel, trying to get enough diamonds to make a diamond pick to use twice, right? So, as a side effect, I got a lot of random metals. Here, let me show you this. That's pretty full. I also have been sifting quite a bit of dust too. Need to keep this stuff cleared out, otherwise it fills up. So much stuff. Alright, let me just put this stuff away real quick. And then we'll get this show on the road. Okay. Oh, yeah, and I've been actually sleeping at night. Might not be a good idea, because I'm starting to run out of bones. But for now, it's an okay idea, right? remember how to make one of these. Iron in the middle, a cap of cobble. What went on the sides? I don't remember. Let me look it up. As you see, I was looking into making a glider. Because if I'm going to be up there working on that dome, I don't want to fall and die. Yeah, it is redstone. Wow, I remembered it. Okay. So I thought maybe if I make a glider, I can survive if I fall. I don't know. I would probably have to switch very quickly. Do you think if we put it above it, or do you think we need to put it beside it? Well, I don't really need this anymore. Now that I have a better source of water. Oh, dang it! Trying to get my wrench. Wait, that was it. Right there. No. Okay. Let's try it. Oh, it actually keeps the water if you use a wrench on it instead of being an idiot like I was. And alright, 1%, you're getting power now. Look, it's building my clone. Block by block. Not sure how much energy that needs. Okay, I'm getting distracted here. Let's put those machines away. Alright, I have some stuff to craft here. Okay, so I looked it up. Mattock is the tinker's tool for farming. I could have just clicked that and read that. Right there, see that? I feel dumb about that, but, you know, I didn't know. Alright, so I should be able to use this like a hoe. And it's not gonna break anytime soon. Awesome. So there's my hoeing solution. Need a better place for tools. Okay, what's next on the agenda? Oh, I wanted to get some iron, axe, and shovel going on. So I got my casts, my prototypes. I don't know what you want to call them. We gotta get the gold melting though. I made some iron tool rods because I looked it up, and that's a pretty good way for me to go for right now because it increases the durability of my stuff. Alright, that's gonna take a while. Oh, I need to eat. Eat that. Oh, that's so good. So healthy. Let's make some more of that. Oh, I'm sweating. Didn't I just... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, didn't I just have stock? Okay. I'm sweating, so I can just grab a few bottles out of here. Fill up that camel pack. I feel like I spend 90% of my time filling up the camel pack. I really gotta figure out a better way to do it. Oh, so... I looked into the air conditioning thing. The only thing I could find that would make you cooler is having a bucket of cryothium. Having this in your hotbar makes you cooler. You can't actually die from being too cold, but I tried it and it takes a lot of work. You know, you can obviously just take it off your hotbar. You need a magma crucible and this stuff. To get this stuff, we need this stuff. This you can make out of those two, so, but you need a fluid transposer too. So magma crucible, fluid transposer, and to make snowballs we would need a glacial precipitator. And I think to get niter we need a pulverizer, yeah. So 4 machines, and if you recall, machines take special circuit boards that are hard to make. So, not anytime soon, but sometime, maybe we'll, when we get the chance to make machines, we'll do that. Alright. Oh, I wanted to make another camel pack now that I have leather and bottles to spare. Bam. We'll keep it filled up. And then we can just swap to it when we're thirsty instead of doing this. Of course we'll need to fill the old one and all that. So, but, you know, it works for now. Okay. Oh, here's the stuff for a hang glider. I've never used a hang glider before. I looked up the recipe and it was something like this. I think you need to make 2 of those. And then connect them with a stick. Alright, I gotta try it out. I have to. Well, hey, I have a nice tall thing. Well, I guess I don't have ladders going all the way up. I have ladders going partially up. Alright. How do I do this? Is it on? Can I just... Oh, man. That's cool. Okay, so I can just... Oh, I have to have it switched to. And I have to right-click. Okay, that would actually be hard to do in time before like falling to your death, because you have to switch to it and right-click. I don't think I'm gonna use that soon. Maybe someday for something. Okay. Oh, I saw a recipe for a backpack. It takes a gold, 2 of these iron tool rods, and 6 leather. I thought that was the recipe. You. What the heck? Backpack. No, it was like sack? Yeah, knapsack. Oh, tough rod. Okay, those are a little bit, I think that's like for more intense tools. Okay. Well, we'll have to try that another time, because I would have to make a mold for that. Yeah, I made a bunch of iron tool rods, so we got a lot now. I looked up the bone tool rods. Those don't seem to be any better at all than wood, so those are kind of a waste. Alright. Well, we'll put those back over there. Let's go see if our gold is melted. Yep, it is. So we gotta make a cast for the shovel. Make a cast for the axe. Then we'll put our iron in here and get that heating up. Then we can make an iron one. Well, I'll never need those again. is it getting dark? It is. So I always had a hard time sleeping in beds in Minecraft. I think it's because I always tried to click... Oh. Never mind. I was gonna say it's because I always tried to click that part and you have to click this part, but I just clicked that part and it worked, so... Maybe that's not why I always have a problem getting into beds in Minecraft. Starting to lose ability on these. Do I have backup food? Barely. Oh man, let me get some cantaloupes going. I think it's been a while since I ate some of those. That ought to do us for a while. Alright. Anything else left to do? Oh, I wanted to try to make a chicken coop. I wanted to at least introduce the concept on camera before I went ahead and made one. So, I might make one. Oh, I was gonna make another bed, because I think I'm probably gonna go to the city pretty soon now that I have that shell constructor made. Because you can get some good stuff at the city, but it's very dangerous. Okay, take to the city supplies. You know what? Jumping off a building might come in handy. Alright, let's see how our clone's doing. See, as you can see, the clones take a long time to build, which is why I didn't want to play on hardcore mode. Because I thought, you know, even if I make it to this point without dying, it's still likely that I would die without a clone ready. Because, you know, say I die, and then, you know, I'm over here, and it hasn't made my new one before I die again, right? And then it's game over forever. So I took a bunch of these and chopped them up, and put them all over the place, even out here. So this entire area is safe now, like this area in the glass, so it's not too dark or anything like that. Even lit up a part of the area outside that too. Iron axe head. Still melting. Actually, it was just an estimate about how many ingots that would take. Maybe there's enough metal in there. Because I wasn't sure without making the cast whether or not it was going to be enough metal. So, I guess it was more than enough. Alright. Get a couple of those iron tool rods. Iron hatchet, iron shovel. Alright, let's put our old tools away into retirement. We got iron now. Let's test it. That seemed, I don't know, it's hard to tell. It seemed maybe a little faster. I remember my axe was still pretty slow though. Well, that didn't seem completely slow, so it's probably faster. It's about gotta be faster, right? Can't be slower. Oh, he's building. Alright, I'm not sure how long I've gone on here. I'm out of my stuff to talk about just, so, maybe I'll... Well, let me just double check the list. We can cross the shell constructor off the list. We're pretty close to the auto water now that we got that dirty water well. Food is still an issue. I have to be pretty manual about that. We need to get smeltery stuff before we can do auto metal, and that is in the city. Bones I'm running low on. We might want to build a mob grinder. That way I can keep sleeping through the night, and we'd still get our bones. Oh, in case you didn't notice, I've been putting the dirt here. I'm trying to fill... Actually, I'm trying to fill this entire dome with dirt. I think it would look really cool if just the inside of the dome was dirt and everything outside was like sand, was the dust, you know? I think that would look really cool. Which is my whole idea here, is like the inside is like a, you know, Garden of Eden sort of thing. And the outside is this harsh, horrible place that no one wants to be, right? So we have all the monsters outside and safety inside and nothing but dry, dusty wasteland out there and like lush garden inside. Alright. I have not checked on the battery. Oh, I found out I was being dumb. So I don't know if I have the stuff to do it right now. Well, maybe. You can move items around with item ducts and fluids around with fluiducts. Fluiduct. I don't really have much for, what are they called? Pneumatic servos? Is that? Yeah. The recipe for these requires seared bricks or something like that. Let me check. Yeah, seared bricks, and I think I need a high furnace before I'll be able to make those, because they require grout, and there's no way to make grout. Because they, like, there's usually a recipe involving clay, but they took that out. Oh, hey, speaking of clay, something else I can show you. Actually, maybe I have dust in my pocket already. So, you know, the game starts you with some clay over there, but like 3 blocks maybe. And we'll be needing more clay for making more crucibles and whatnot. But there's another way to make clay. Take one of these barrels, put water in it, put dust on it, and we got a block of clay. So I'll probably be making some more clay stuff like crucibles and whatnot off camera. But I guess that about wraps it up. If there's still time, I might come up with something else to record for a while. But if not, I guess that's the end. So I'll see you next time. Not sure what we'll be doing yet. Probably won't be too long before we go to the city. So look forward to that. It's going to be dangerous and intense. But anyway, see you next time. Bye.